Richard Burns Rally has gone through multiple changes over its 18 years since its inception. With so many versions, the Rally Sim Fans, RBR Pro, the Czech, Polish, Vanilla and the WRC versions of the game, it can be quite confusing for new players of RBR to know where to start. Sadly, this video doesn't correct that, as there is another version of RBR to consider, the WRC Legends mod. The idea behind this mod in particular is that it was supposed to be a sort of tribute to Richard Burns after all. It was that man, that legend who sadly passed away in 2005, left us with this game, and this is a thank you letter to him and to all the modders so far. The modder's idea was to stay at its base idea just with the best cards, mods, improvements, music, images and videos that were available at the time, in a well delivered, clean 15GB package. The link to that download will be listed below, and it was created by Presmic using his version of NGP 3.8. It is a possible plug and play option to get your RBR fix. So what do you get with the download? Well, you get a welcome video of Richard Burns taken from YouTube, which you can turn off in the config file if you so wish, a new menu screen picture, 5 different cards. My personal preference is a Toyota Celica, mainly because I just love that livery. You also get the original Richard Burns Rally tracks and 34 modded tracks. In order to access these modded tracks, so you need to go into the plugin and go into Shakedown, as you can see on screen. With this being a modded version of RBR, you do get a few bugs. There are a couple of shading issues with the cars when driving through. In addition, I did have a crash into a building which wasn't there and fell through the earth, which was, something a bit different. A version of Reshade is implemented and working, although it's not the most current version, but it does enhance the experience from the original game. The game also comes with a number of usable plugins such as Cam Hack and Pace Note, as you would expect for a modded version of Richard Burns Rally. Now onto the physics. NGP 3.8 with some minor tweaks by the modder for his own personal preference. And jumping from the original vanilla game through to the Rally Sim Fans and back to this, you can really feel the difference in how the car behaves and how it feels through the wheel. Funnily enough, it does feel like a halfway between the original and the most up-to-date versions of the game, but somehow it felt easier to drive for me than the other two versions. If you are a new player coming from Dirt Rally or WRC, this mod is probably the one that's going to sit better with you than the NGP6 of Richard Burns Rally. This game also comes with the VR mod, but I've not tested it unfortunately, so I cannot confirm how well it works, but it is there available in the files. What do you not get out of the box? Fortunately, you don't get the F mod sound, you do not get multiplayer, and the Richard Burns challenge kind of crashes the game. So who is it for? If you're brand new to Richard Burns Rally, or if you're struggling with keeping the car on the track in the Rally Sim Fans version, then this more planted feeling may be a good halfway house for you, before moving on to some of the larger mods, some of the more in-depth mods later on. If you're a Pokemon Star RBR mod collector and you just have to catch them all, then absolutely give this a quick download and drive it to your heart's content. If you have a travel sim rig perhaps, and maybe space is limited on your computer for the 90GB version of the RSF version, having this as a backup as it's only 15GB would be a great way to get your RBR fix. So for my final thoughts, if you consider this mod, the WRC Legends mod, more as a remaster for Richard Burns Rally, then it does make a lot of sense, and pick it up and have lots of fun with it. I cannot, however, recommend this mod over some of the Rally Sim Fans version. The RSF version is its own beast entirely, and you get such a plethora of different options available for you, and it's really hard to beat. But if you want that quick fix with Richard Burns Rally, smaller selection of tracks, less cars, less choices for you, then absolutely pick up this, what I consider a remaster, and give it a go for yourself. If you did enjoy this video, I really appreciate a like, comment and think about subscribing to my channel. Let me know down below if you considered downloading this version of the game, or you have a personal preference of which version of Richard Burns Rally you want me to have a look at. If you did enjoy Richard Burns Rally content, please think about subscribing to my channel and click up on this video playlist right here.